Welcome to the Marvel Cinematic University podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Canton III, and we are here. It is draft evening, folks. It is an Avengers Doomsday Death Pool draft. I'll get into more of what that entails in a second, but I want to get into patreon.com/MCUniversityPod where you can get our bonus content, such as the subscriber mailbag that we will be recording this week. And we are getting to Blade 2 also this month. So if you feel so inclined, $3 to get all those episodes, every single thing that we've done over the past 5 years, plus the Discord. Please feel free. Appreciate your support. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. And with that being said, let me introduce the super producer, Jake Christie. Jake, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm very excited to be. This is opposite of a pool we previously did. Excuse me, that was a weird voice crack. Opposite of a pool we previously did, and I'm gonna stop talking. There's no way for me to recover from that. I'm gonna take a drink of water.
Oh man, yes. Shout out to Josiah for picking the draft lottery as we go. We have our two friends, our two pals. First, we leave the key under the mat for him every single time, and he comes back. Rod Morrow, aka the black guy who tips. Rod, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, man. Thank y'all for having me. Looking forward to killing some people.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. And also, the man, the myth, the legend, Teej is here. Teej, my brother, how you feeling?
Good. I'm breaking some news right now, but apparently the Ravens have backed out of the Max Crosby trade.
What?
I don't know why. Something weird happened.
Oh, no.
What a time.
A physical went poorly? Oh, no. Oh my goodness.
Yikes.
This is like, do you remember that, like, the 2 minutes when T.O. was leaving the 49ers that he was a Raven, and then they, like, that was...
Yeah.
The Ravens...
I totally forgot about that.
People forget about that.
Oh, man.
Wow.
See, Teej once again doing journalism. Doing journalism for
the
people.
Whoa. Reading a tweet out is not journalism. Don't give these Gen Z kids the wrong idea.
If what Adam Schefter does is journalism, which is literally just get people that send him fake fluff stories for their clients.
He's just trying to be the sports Aaron Parnas. Breaking news, everyone. Max Crosby.
So, as customary, before we begin, Teej is on the pod, so Teej is on the main feed, so you already know the hashtag Better Call Teej segment must go on. And so Teej earlier today quote tweeted something from Polo Man, who goes hum with a bunch of thought emojis. Spiritual word from, I guess this is from Threads. Paul Pierce says NBA players date white women because they hold themselves accountable and apologize more. And Teej responded to that saying, "Oh brother, Teej, what did you make of this? These quotes from Paul Pierce?"
First of all, Paul Pierce is one of the dumbest human beings alive, and he's the only person that on record that I can think of that probably has CTE from playing the game of basketball. So we should keep that in mind with everything that he says. I think that Paul Pierce just understands that he can say the dumbest possible things. Yes. Like, he doesn't do, like, not everything he says is like outside of basketball, but even within the basketball context, he just says the most insane shit, like the most insane things. Listen, Paul Pierce was a hell of a basketball player. I never liked him, but you can't take that from him. But in terms of his opinions on basketball or anything, it's best if we just ignore everything that he has to say, including his take on why NBA players date white women, which is just an insane thing to say. And it's nasty. And obviously we know what that's all rooted in. We don't have to turn this into that kind of podcast, but it's disgusting. And obviously, like, what are we doing, bro? Chill out with that, Paul Pierce.
That was very well said, Teej.
Very well said. Thank you.
The video of him going live that got him fired is some of the most.
Oh, man.
Insane, bro. It was like watching that video. It was like at some point he's going to, like, you know how when you're watching a video and sometimes it clicks into the people in the video like, oh shit, I'm on video, I gotta straighten up. Paul Pierce literally never got that. Like that voice in your head that tells you like, oh shit, someone's recording me, I gotta stop doing whatever the hell crazy shit I'm doing. That never happened to Paul Pierce in that video. It literally didn't happen. Like, he's just like, yeah, I meant to put this out.
Man, shouts to Paul Pierce, a man that my older brother once jokingly called Harrison Barnes with stab wounds.
Damn.
Oh no! God damn!
Obviously, he's better than that, but it was.
Yes.
I forget. It was. We were doing a bit. We were coming, and that was one that he came up with, and it's one of the funniest things he's ever said.
With stab wounds, just go.
I'm just saying, Benzino made some good points.
He was doing us all a favor.
He was
Little did we
trying to
know that
help.
Benzino had our best interest at heart. Little
I
did we
didn't know. I'm sorry, Benzino. I owe you an apology, my man.
Oh man, and just like you are killing me, we're killing some Avengers this evening as we are doing the Deadpool draft. Basically, the rules of the whole thing, which is really basically essentially no rules. We're going to draft the characters in this movie, whether confirmed or if somebody wants to throw somebody off the board. There will be 5 rounds and a wild card round after the 5 rounds, and essentially, who you think is going to die, who maybe you want to die, and just a little bit of a reason why you chose that person. The draft order is already set, so the first pick does belong to one Teej. Teej, who is your number one draft choice?
I was born for this moment. I've been waiting my whole life for this, as a certain MCU character would say. You know how long I've been waiting for this? You know who I'm killing first. I'm killing, and it's not Black History Month anymore, thank God.
Oh no!
Not that I don't love Black History Month, but I'm killing a black superhero first. I'm getting this fake Captain America the fuck out of here, bro. I'm tired. Get him out. This is a swaggerless Cap. This is not anyone's Captain America. Get him out. He dies first. First 10 minutes, Anthony Mackie is out of here. We're finally done with him in the MCU. We're not bringing him back. He's not going to have any. He's not going to meet other versions of himself later. We're killing Anthony Mackie first and foremost. I'm not even going to say that we're going to kill Cap because Cap will live. There'll be another Cap. It just will not be Anthony Mackie. We can have another black person. We can have Latino Falcon play Cap. I don't care who plays Cap. It just cannot be Anthony Mackie. Get him the fuck out of here. He's dying first. And I want him to die not to the big villain, not to the sub-villain, 1B villain. I want him to die to a fucking henchman or something swaggerless like that.
No, you want him to get like a tetanus infection and slowly.
Facts. Get him out of here. We've had enough of Anthony Mackie. Go get a job, Anthony Mackie. Get out of my life, bro. Please, God. Kill him first.
No!
Cap is out of here.
Get out of my life! Oh,
Get him out of here.
Yeah. Oh, what a bomb! I knew what he was gonna pick, but I didn't know he was gonna say all that. God damn it! Oh, Teej. Oh man, gotta recover from that. Woo! Oh, okay.
That's outstanding. I mean, it's like if you go to see, I'm trying to think of a good example. Like if you go to see Phil Collins in concert, you know he's gonna play In the Air Tonight. Yes. And that doesn't mean it doesn't hit as hard when you hear you know Teej is gonna say some shit about Sam Wilson.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, poor Sam Wilson. What a drive-by, and he backed the car over after he drove by. Oh man. All right, with the second pick, that goes to Jake Christie. Jake, who's your pick?
Okay, so World War II officially started on September 1st, 1939, right? Is a very long time ago. Thing about it is, Ian McKellen was 3.5 months old when that happened. There's no way that they're dragging this man's ass out. Like, Joe Biden is not president anymore because he was too old to be president. And Ian McKellen was probably forming sentences when Joe Biden was born. This man is too old to be in these movies. I think that they're bringing Magneto back for one last ride, definitely. But you look at that trailer, you're like, oh, right, like I think about the fact that my paternal grandmother, she died at 80, and she was like, wow, when she died, I'm like, wow, it's her time to go. And it's like, Ian McKellen is much older than that. He can't be fighting. He can't be fighting people. No. So I think just for his own sake,
this is a mercy killing.
I feel like it's almost elder abuse to have him be in more than just the beginning of this. He doesn't need to be too. Think about it this way. He did 3 movies back to back to back for Lord of the Rings. He did 3 movies back to back to back for The Hobbit. We can't be doing this 2 movies back to back for. He's 87 years old.
They made 3 of those Hobbit movies? God,
yes,
damn,
they did.
I had no idea.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And I watched them all one weekend, and I couldn't tell you much about any of them. except that the one thing I remember is that there's one dwarf that they clearly just did not put nearly as much makeup on because they're like, this is the hot dwarf that you're supposed to identify with, and it's like, I got it. But yeah, that's all I remember.
Well, I'll be damned. All right, so Ian McKellen is dead according to Jake. I am picking third, and I am picking Paul Rudd's Ant-Man. It's time, man. It's time. It's time for Scott Lang to go on to greener pastures. Um, as specifically after, I mean, he gets to kind of go out on top because he got to beat Kang. A bunch of ants and him got to beat Kang. It's a perfect time. He got his daughter waiting in the wings. It's gonna be the perfect sacrifice story. They'll probably do it at some point in the middle of the movie if I had to guess. And he's gonna do the sacrifice player, at least one of the many sacrifice plays we'll see in this movie. And yes, I believe Scott Lang. It is time. He has done the MCU a great service. Salute to you, Paul Rudd, for your time. And now it is time for you to go off to greener pastures, my friend. So that's where I will start. And Rod, you have the next two picks, sir.
Oh, that's right, because it's a round draft. Okay, Charles
We do this
Xavier, obviously, because
Yeah.
he old, and we've seen him die twice already. So I feel like
Yeah.
the only way they can
I mean,
get
twice.
this,
I think you're not counting enough. He's died more than that.
at least twice.
That's right.
Yeah, at least twice. Like I think he died in the third X-Men when Jean Grey was
Yep.
a Dark Phoenix. I think he died
That's
in
right.
Logan. And then
That's
he
correct.
died when my girl Scarlet
Yeah.
Witch came through and smashed the
Yep.
building. So like he used to dying, and I feel like that's how his agent keeps getting him back. Is like he's like, hey man, they want you to die one more time, bro. You got it in you. He's like, well, how long I gotta be on set? It's like an hour tops, like maybe two. You just gonna kill you. So I think, and he's gotten really good at that, like emotional staring at the camera and crying before he's wiped to oblivion. So I think he's definitely out of here. And you can't kill Magneto and leave him. So you kind of gotta
No.
kill him.
I think he gets the call, and his agent's like, hey, you come in, you die, and if you do this, we'll be able to finance 6 months of you doing a version of King Lear that takes place in, I don't know, like
Right.
ancient Babylon.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, hey, you know how you love doing American Dad, the voice there? Like, it's gonna be like that, bro. You barely gonna have to leave the house.
Mhm.
And then for my next one, I don't know if this will happen, but I think this is a great place to have it happen. It's time to kill Kang. Just go ahead and kill him.
Damn, that was my
listen.
next pick.
Oh, see, that's why we got the draft, guys. See, you thought you was in a good position
That
going
was my next
first,
pick.
but you didn't know you was playing with another G.
My question is, are you killing him? You killing him off screen, right? Because we can't bring He Who Must Not Be Named back on screen, right?
I feel like Doom's killing him.
Or are we recasting him?
I feel like Doom's killing him to set the stakes. Somehow.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know that he, like, you can just, since he had so many variants, you don't actually have to have Jonathan Majors there.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and like I
He
would have
seems
answered this.
preoccupied right now.
Yeah, I would have answered this differently before he took the call from Ben Shapiro. I would have been like, I don't know, throw him a bone. Like 5 minutes and just kill him, and like, you know, hopefully he'll move on with his life. But then once he signed up for him and like Gina Carano to do a duet, I was like, yeah, he can never step foot back on a Marvel set. So some type of CGI or something. And you know he won't say no to, like, if you do CGI or AI or whatever the fuck. He's the one actor who won't say no. He's like, well, I still get a check. So yeah, I would kill Kang.
No, the thing about Disney is that, in this one case, I respect them for it. They're not going to do a thing that involves AI or CGI. They'll like use a mask or this because they don't want to pay him a dime. They'll be like, no, because they're like, we own the character Kang. You just own your face. If we don't show your face, you're screwed.
Facts. They could just kill him from behind, like have somebody.
Just have a swole black man just sitting there looking at the distance, wearing some sharecropper uniform, like sharecropper chic, and then just have him get stabbed and just keep going.
The sharecropper variant of Kang. I mean, it had to be one. It was infinite possibilities. It had to be one that was a freed man.
That's right.
I will say, I don't know how, but at some point, just because I do a show that is a museum of Twitter, that phenomenon, that week where people tweet about him like that, is something that I needs to be. We need to look that people. I think we pretend that didn't happen. It was a little hot.
Oh my god!
I think the best moment for him / worst is clearly when he was on the PR run to try to redeem himself, and he had the fake fight between the two black high schoolers, or junior high schoolers. God damn, and they had the picture perfectly of him doing the like, no, don't. That was, I don't know that I've ever seen a fake PR spin better than that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. He who remains slash Kang is it's time for you to
Mhm.
go. Time for you to say goodbye. I pick next. I am going with Channing Tatum's Gambit. There's a
Oh,
running
that was
joke
one of
on this.
mine. Yes.
There's a running joke on the show that I have with Rod that Channing Tatum's Gambit is going to play a big role in Avengers Doomsday. He's going to go up against Doctor Doom and have some real meaty actor level, Oscar level, I should say, Oscar award winning scenes with Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom. I see it coming. It's going to be dramatic. And oh man, his death scene is going to be it's going to be, as the kids say, cinema. It's going to be cinema.
If his goofy ass plays this 100% straight in this movie, I'll walk out. Like you
Mhm.
can't
Oh,
you can't do the Deadpool version and then come in and try to give me motherfucking Shakespeare just because you in the good movie now. Like, nah, bro, go. You need to still be a goofball if you're gonna be on screen because that's
Mhm.
what made it good was that I'm about to make a name for myself and shout out my daddy's dick. Like, you can't just come in there and then
Mhm.
start acting next to motherfucking Sir Ian McKellen and shit.
the funny thing is, he has already stated that they told him before he went on to start shooting this. They're like, all right, so we can't do it exactly like the Deadpool situation. So I'm curious to see what line does he find in this role. That's
And the
going to be a lot of
rumor,
fun.
if I'm not mistaken, one of the rumors is they're still trying to cast another Gambit that's younger.
Yeah.
So like this is a perfect setup of let's kill this one so he can get his
Mhm.
send off, and then we just bring in the young
Mhm.
sexy Gambit.
But I can do like a fresh tray of beignets.
I saw a rumor, and I didn't want to address it. I
Mhm.
won't because I don't know if it's real. But I saw a rumor that they were looking at a massive
I saw
name to
that
play
too.
Gambit, and I didn't believe it
Wait, a massive name to play who?
only to play Gambit, but I
Okay.
didn't believe it because the name was too big to play a character like Gambit. No
Same. I was
disrespect to
like,
Gambit,
he got to fire
who
his
I love.
agent. He got
Oh,
if
I
hey
think I've
bro,
seen
if
this. Yeah.
he end up
If that
being
happens,
Gambit, he got to
No.
fire somebody.
If it's you can just say because I think I know who it is. Who you're saying?
Okay,
I think I saw
it's
that.
Timothy Chalamet. Is
No,
what
listen,
I saw.
if he loses the Oscar this weekend and then he gets announced as playing Gambit, that agent has to go. I'm sorry, bro.
Gone.
It didn't go the way it was supposed to. If that
no,
is
he ain't
where
not.
we're going, it didn't go the way it was supposed to.
The thing is, yeah, he's no. Of all the people in Hollywood who I would respectfully decline a phone call from Kevin Feige, he'd be number one on the list. Like, no. Like I'll be honest with you. Obviously, the people who are mad about the shit he said about the ballet and opera, and I'm fine
Oh
with
yeah,
people
they're giving him a tough
feeling
time.
however they want to feel. But I saw people being like, and he's not even that big of a deal, you know. I'm like, motherfucker, Dune 2 was one of the biggest movies, and is a movie about like fucking riding sandworms. Like, I think Timothy Chalamet is a movie star. Like, I'm sorry, like Marty Supreme made like $250 million worldwide. Like, I think he's a movie star. I'm sorry.
Come on.
He absolutely is. Yeah, one of the highest order for sure. Jake, you are next,
Right.
sir.
I don't want to be the guy. I don't want to go back to back with the same group, but I think I have to just because I'm playing to win. I'm playing to win. Like, I want to be right because I'm so wrong. My track record predictions on the show is awful, and so except for the Blade movie,
Except for the Blade movie, you gotta
Yeah.
at least put some respect on your name for that.
Actually, you know what? I actually think we talked about it. That my predictions turn around. The first prediction I nailed is when I said that the Hunger Games would outgrow the Marvels. That was a No Guts No Glory one that I got right. So I think I'm still on a hot streak. So I'm going to say, Alan Cumming, your time's up. Nightcrawler, it's nice to have you back, but there's no way. Just Alan Cumming is not in the future plans for the MCU.
No.
I was surprised that they were bringing him back as opposed to some other characters. I'm glad they're bringing him back because I think it's a really cool power set. But it's like, I just don't believe that the brain trust in Marvel has Nightcrawler stories that they need to tell going forward. They just don't.
He was singing he was singing like a canary about what was going on. He said, "Hey, I fought Mr. Fantastic on the set one day," and that was like, "Yo, you gotta shut the fuck up, man. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?"
Now, I don't. I think that him dying has nothing to do with that. I don't.
No,
I
no, I know.
I know you don't think that, but I think that he's just. He's the type of guy that you bring back because it's fun because he got shortchanged in the movies,
Mhm.
and it's like, yeah, but when it gets to the nitty gritty and we're watching the characters we care about, we're not going to be panning from like Robert Downey Jr. to Chris Evans to Tom Holland to Alan Cumming. Like, that's not gonna
Yeah, that's not a thing. That's not a thing that's going to happen. Teej, you got the next 2 picks, sir.
So I think that we're killing some of our OGs to make room for younger people. I think that's going to be a theme across not just this movie, but the next couple of movies in the MCU, which I'm very excited about. And I don't think anyone has taken him yet, but if they have, just stop me. I think Thor is going to die in this film.
No one has taken him. So
I think Thor is going to die in this film. It's going to make me sad. I really enjoy Thor. I'm one of the rare people who also really likes Thor 4 for what it is, which is a very imperfect movie, but also I had a lot of fun at the movie theater. I like Thor.
Shout out to Russell Crowe Zeus.
Shout out to Russell Crowe Zeus. Shout out to Gore the God Butcher, which is one of the coolest villains I've ever seen in a movie that wasn't nearly as good as that villain performance. I think that we're getting him out of here. And you know what we can also do? We can kill what's her Mighty Thor? What's her name? We're getting her out of here.
You mean the character who already died?
She died already. Oh, that's right. She's dead.
She in Valhalla with
Okay. She's in Valhalla.
Yeah, they showed her. Yeah, it's not like this is not like a maybe. She's in Valhalla.
Okay, she's dead. She's dead. All right. This one really hurts me.
Oh.
And no, I don't. I'm not gonna do that. I don't think they're doing that. I don't think they're doing that. I don't think. Okay, I gotta switch. All right.
Wait with anticipation for Teej.
I think. Is James Marsden long for this universe? I don't know. I don't know if he's our Cyclops of the future. I don't know if he's going to stay in that role.
I'm going to see it. Yeah.
I'm going to select James Marsden's version of Cyclops to die. Not all versions of Cyclops,
no, of course not.
Because there will be more Cyclops. But I think that I don't know if James Marsden is the guy that they've settled on for Cyclops. I think that he's going to die in this film.
I think that I don't think I'm on the side of thinking basically all the X-Men have a good chance of going, but I only didn't put Cyclops high up because I think that he might make it out of Doomsday, because I think that a couple things. I think one, James Marsden is still like a super hot actor. Like he's actually like his career's as good as it's ever been.
Yeah, he's cooking right now.
He is.
Which like is really crazy. Like if you went back to 2000, it's like James Marsden is like one of our most reliable guys, and everyone likes him. It's like, oh, good for him. But and also because I think that he's a character that they definitely feel like they didn't do right by. So I can imagine them being like, let's have him have 2 movies. But I definitely think that I don't think he's going to be the Cyclops going forward. So I think that's not a bad pick.
No, not at all. Not at all. Good pick there. And we have Jake next. What you got, sir?
This is what I wasn't even thinking about until you mentioned the idea of someone off screen. I think because he said he doesn't want to do it anymore, I think you won't see it. There's going to be a line of dialogue that Dr. Hank Pym is dead. That he's dead off screen. That they because the thing is, if they want to continue telling Ant-Man stories, a couple things. One, I almost said that Hope would be dead because Evangeline Lilly again is like soft retired from acting or whatever. And I was gonna make a joke that she died of measles because she didn't get vaccinated, but that was just gonna be a joke. I think I don't even feel bad about that. Like, put the fucking shots in your body.
Right.
But like that doesn't make a lot of sense because especially because I do think that Ant-Man's probably gonna die too, so that'd be kind of cruel to Cassie. But it's like, oh, if you want to have the Ant-Man universe still in play, a good way to explain why Hope's not around is if Hank's not around, then you can kind of cut them off from the Pym line. And so I think for purely like, narrative reasons and to explain why it's just Paul Rudd and not Evangeline Lilly on the movie, etc. I think having a thing where, they're mourning the death of Hank, he finally succumbed to whatever. So rest in peace, Dr. Hank Pym. Because Michael Douglas, we remember his press tour for Quantumania. His ass is not coming back.
Done. Yes, that's for sure. All right, I'm picking next. This one, it feels like a very, very easy one in light of recent news and some of the stuff that he's doing. Sebastian Stan's James Buchanan Barnes. I think he is done. I think it's over. I think he is dying.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's it. Well, and not only because of the news that we've gotten recently that he's going to be playing Harvey Dent in Batman 2, but also I think narratively speaking for his character, if we go back to the end of Thunderbolts and throughout that movie, he's kind of like the elder statesman, kind of leading everybody to where they need to go, and then after the fact, he's directing Yelena in the post-credit scene. It seems like he's come to a place where his narrative can close. And that's where I'm like, yeah, definitely, I'm going with Bucky Barnes to be out of here in Avengers
And you
Doomsday.
want to talk about we saluted Paul Rudd very much. Salute to Sebastian Stan for his
Oh,
work, man.
super salute!
The
Yes.
only guy to be in every phase of the MCU. Another guy we were like if you when I first watched Captain America, the first Avenger, if you told me that Sebastian Stan would be an actor who I'm like into every performance he's doing, like last year he did 2 performances that I think could have been nominated for Oscars. Like the fact that he's now one of our best, like, so I'm happy for him. He's got another franchise that he can, have to make his indie movies off of. So salute to you, Bucky. You've given us all you need to give. Because I just don't know what other stories they have to tell with him is the thing.
Yeah, and it's so funny. I think Rod mentioned this on a previous pod. Like Captain America: Brave New World, one of the best and most fun scenes that got people like interested in the movie for a minute was when he showed up. So
Mhm.
like people love Bucky Barnes at this point, and that's a credit to him for making the character so well known and loved at this point. So
Mm-hmm.
salute to you, but you out of here, sir. And Rod, you have the next 2 picks.
Man, that's a good one because I feel like he has the leverage to go either way. Because once
Mhm.
you get that job in DCU, you could also be like, hey, it's time to make me the focal point or I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's going to be a good, interesting way to see how they go with him. My next
Yeah.
2, I think pretty controversial probably.
No.
The first is the Red Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, okay.
I think one, he's kind of stuck. He's Elena's father. He's kind of had that emotional beat. We've seen it a couple times now, but the audience still loves him because he's adorable. And if he dies, that'll mean something to people. Like it'll be like, damn, this is sad. And we've already done the plucky, like this guy with a beer gut's gonna save the world. So like, kill him
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
first movie. Plus, he cheated on Lily Allen. And I think you
Yeah.
can't underestimate how much
Mhm.
that is going to hit with audiences too. They don't want to root for this guy in real life when Lily Allen is going around in a receipts dress singing about his ass every night. So David Harbour, you're out of there. And whatever happened with that weird shit with you and 11. I mean, it's just all bad news for him. You know what I mean?
Jesus.
Don't wait for him to Jonathan Majors. You get rid of this guy. If they've learned anything, you cut this guy
Holy shit!
before
Whoa,
he has his
this
off the
went
field
somewhere
issues.
else.
Yeah.
Holy
I
shit,
mean,
man!
imagine if he dies and then they obviously can't play the lyrics as PG-13, but there's the instrumental of "Fuck You" by Lily Allen. Just
Oh my God. The audience will stand up and clap. Well, at least half of them.
honestly, I was wondering if you were to get to that because I actually don't think. In case you're wondering what Rod's alluding to, I don't think anything like crazy untoward happened.
Right.
I think he just had some erratic behavior. I think he's had some issues with, he's had some issues, and so
Right.
I would not be surprised if they're
Yeah.
like, let's kind of get out of because this is not a
right.
good situation.
Let's get out of the David Harbour business because we didn't get out of the Jonathan Majors business early. And look where that got us. Like, just like we had, because they had the on the set. He's an asshole, hard to work with, and it was like, but he's so talented, and people love this character. And they were like, "Fuck, we should have just killed this motherfucker at the end of Loki, and then we would never have to deal with this." Speaking of which, Loki,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good pick.
it's time, bro. Like you've been in here for a minute, man. It's been a great run. I don't think they're gonna. Unless they're gonna make a Loki season 3, which it doesn't seem like it's happening. I don't think they're gonna ever give him another thing where he's the star.
Yeah.
So I think it's time for him to go because Tom Hiddleston is a star and he can go do movies where he's the star of them and not the brother of the star or the anti-hero or whatever. And I would feel differently if it was like Loki's getting a season 3, then you're like, okay, well at least they're gonna give him another vehicle, but they even seem to not be interested in that. So I think those are my next 2.
He's kind of in a lot of ways the MacGuffin of the movie. I would have to say because of who he is at this point. The man literally controls time.
Yeah, he's the
So
world
what is
tree or
Doom trying to
whatever.
do? Yeah, the tree. So like Doom is gonna try and probably get his powers so he could create a world of his own for Secret Wars. So I could definitely see Loki off the board because hey man, I don't think Doom's gonna be playing around. I really think he's gonna be fucking some people up.
Yeah, I think they have an opportunity to start this movie with like, and I'm not even joking, a half hour of Doom killing people. Like, not even just like, oh,
Nah, turn
opening
that
scene,
up.
we kill. Like, just like they cut to another, like, remember these characters, give them 5 minutes of dialogue that brings us back into like, oh yeah, man, I love Charles Xavier and Magneto, and they're fucking getting old together, and then kill, and then oh shit, Loki, he had the world tree, and it just everything is just like dead, Kang dead. Like, I kind of think that would be fucking epic to raise the stakes on like who Doom is before we even see our heroes try to, you know, stop him or whatever.
1000%. I totally agree. I'm going to go with someone that I have been railing against for the past few months, because I've been making the claim ever since we saw him in the teaser. So wait a minute, this man was horny at work and got and left the
You talk about Bo
timeline.
DeMaio. He gonna get killed on screen? That's crazy.
He knows too much. He gotta go, man. That's what's really happening. They trying to silence a black man for speaking out.
Fucking DeMaio. What?
Like, how was I supposed to know it was inappropriate to send bold pics in the Avengers group chat? I mean,
oh man. Well, the person who I was actually talking about, who was too horny at work, was Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers was too horny at work and messed up the multiverse because he went back in time and had a kid, got married, and all that other stuff with Peggy. And a lot of people would be like, well, you know, I get it. It was Peggy. You know, you had to do it. So some people say, well, no, he did it. As Teej always says, you should not be fucking at work.
Never fuck at work.
Never fuck at work.
Is it technically fucking at work if you go back in time before you even really?
No, because he didn't go before. He actually went back into like the thick of them working. Like, he went back to the 40s, so they are still working together.
Yes. So and he has a kid now. So like all of that stuff. So Dr. Doom gonna be looking for his ass, and he gonna get his just desserts. For everybody who likes Steve Rogers, I'm not saying I hate Steve Rogers, but all I'm saying is he deserves the consequences of his terrible actions because he was too horny at his job.
Why is he in this movie? I guess, is he only in this movie specifically because we like Chris Evans and we need to sell this movie?
No, he's playing.
I know you ain't saying nothing because you shitted on Anthony Mackie first out the box. That's why he in this movie.
Yeah, we gotta get him the fuck out.
We gotta get him out of here. You can't just get him out of here. You gotta bring back Chris Evans.
That's a great point, right? That's a great point.
It's just no Captain America now? Nah, it's like, okay, this dude's a dud, but remember this guy? Y'all fuck with him, right?
So here's the thing. Y'all think I'm joking about him being horny at work, messing up the multiverse. He actually messed up the multiverse by being too horny at work.
He did.
We have incursions. These incursions partially are because of Steve Rogers. So I imagine Dr. Doom gonna be like, look at this guy. I gotta go after him.
I think we'll see, but what I took from the teaser trailers, I really think Doom's coming for them babies, man. I think he already came for Franklin Richards. I think Cyclops got Cable. So, when this motherfucker's crying in the mansion and shooting shit into the air, I'm like, yeah, his baby gone. And then Steve Rogers was cradling that baby that got the serum in that motherfucker. So I feel like he coming for these babies, dog, and that's what Steve's whole run gonna have to be.
You better leave Scarlet Witch babies the fuck alone. They're not even real, and she will kill over those babies. We have seen it before.
Hey, I hope he goes.
She will slide for those babies. She will.
I need it. I love Scarlet Witch, low key my fave, bro. I need that. I need her looking for her children for real this time, not the fake. Like, I don't even want to know what she gonna do if the children real.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. But yes. So I definitely got Steve Rogers. And Jake, what is your next pick?
So I think at this point, almost anyone I pick is someone who I'm not that confident or even not think that they will. But I think that I'm gonna go with. Actually, no, I'm pretty confident with this one. I'll save my next one for the last pick. Once again, going back to the X-Men. I was shocked to see Rebecca Romijn on that list.
Oh, that's a great choice.
Because
Yeah.
why? No disrespect to Rebecca Romijn, right? Seriously, no disrespect to Rebecca Romijn, but her, I just feel like there's just no, in my mind, there's just not much nostalgia for her being Mystique specifically. I think there's some for that character, but Rebecca Romijn is just someone who is straight just not a famous person anymore. And so with some of the other people, where it's oh my god, it's gonna be so exciting to see James Mars and be Cyclops again. It's gonna be so exciting to see. I just don't feel like there's that same level of nostalgia for that character. And I'll be honest, it just feels extremely weird, to say that they're not bringing back Femke Janssen as Jean Grey, but they're bringing back,
I know.
it's really weird. And so, yeah, Rebecca Romijn, I'm happy for her that she's back in, being relevant. But yeah, I just don't know what they're going to do with that. I was thinking it really doesn't help her that in the recast in the second generation of X-Men, she obviously is the one who got most upgraded in terms of famousness by you know what I mean?
Right.
Whereas Patrick Stewart and James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender and Ian McKellen, that's not a huge upgrade one or the other, where it's Rebecca Romijn to Jennifer Lawrence, unfortunately, that actually is the one character that I think is more associated with the second actor to play it. So yeah, I just don't feel like there's anything really. It's being oh, it's cool to have her back. She's gonna be with Magneto hanging out in some way. And then,
I think it also doesn't help that her costume is just her body.
Yeah,
because just like Batista, that, I'm not being sexist. It's just literally that is hard to keep up your whole fucking life. Is I'm gonna look like a dime piece in just a skin tight bodysuit forever. I could be let me get in shape one last time, and y'all go ahead and take me out of here because I'm not doing this forever.
I mean, she's
that's like in Dark Phoenix when Jennifer Lawrence was basically I ain't doing this makeup.
I said that's how I knew. That's when I knew she was a real star because I said she came to set. That wasn't no decision they made. That was a decision she countermanded and was yeah, so I'll come back. I'm not wearing all that blue shit all the time.
The thing is, the thing about Dark Phoenix that people forget is a lot of people are oh, they're all forced into doing it. No. All their contracts were up. They all chose to do Dark Phoenix because specifically the guy who directed Simon Kinberg was the producer and all the other ones who basically prevented them from going off the rails because Bryan Singer was high and not at work, as Bryan Singer is wont to do. And so as a favor, they're well, I'll come back. And I know that Jennifer Lawrence clearly was yes, I will come back as a favor, but I will not put on the makeup and I am dying in Act 1. And it's yep. She's been she's doing a solid. She doesn't need to do it. She doesn't. She's a big. But she's I'll do you a favor, but I am dying in Act 1, and my face is going to look like my face.
That's how they got. That's how they got The Rock to be in one of them G.I. Joe movies. You can tell he was just yeah, kill me right away, and yeah, I'll be in there. Just show me in the trailer, dog.
That's awesome. And Teej, you got 2 more picks here for your 4th and 5th selections.
We're getting Star-Lord the fuck out of here.
Oh,
we'll never forgive.
Off the board.
First of all, this guy's got a million IP franchises. This guy has plenty of work. We don't fucking need him. Nobody actually likes him. He fumbled a 3-1 lead at Star-Lord. I still will never forgive him for the decisions that he made that led to the things that happened in Infinity War and Endgame. And it's about time for all of us to get a little bit less Chris Pratt in our lives. I, unfortunately, am very locked into Mario Universe, but at least in that universe, he is animated and he doesn't look like Chris Pratt and he doesn't even necessarily sound like Chris Pratt. So I'm all in on the Mario Universe. I will watch 10 more of those films. That's the MCU to me. That is my MCU. That's my MCU. Donald Glover's playing Yoshi, by the way. But we can get Chris Pratt's got enough jobs. Get him the fuck out of here. We're getting him out of here.
And sitting in the chair the whole time. A movie I'm making fun of the movie as if I didn't see it. I paid legal tender to see that movie. It's not good.
I didn't see it. I stayed away. I knew better, and I heard
because you don't have an addiction to trash like I do. Oscar the Grouch looks at me and is "You sure that you want to listen to that?"
And then I'm also getting rid of. Look, I appreciate the Ant-Man movies for what they are. I just still cannot believe that there are 4 of them. I also still can't believe that we had the whole Ant family face off against Kang, and Kang didn't catch one body, which is one of the most disgusting decisions to ever happen in the MCU. But
agreed.
We can get Paul Rudd out here. Paul Rudd, you've done great things for us.
I made that pick.
You are on a podcast. How are you not paying attention to what's being said on the podcast you're on?
I made that pick. I was hoping and praying.
Wait, that was his first pick.
Did you get rid of Evangeline Lilly too? Did she already go?
We already discussed this. I mean,
Jake
she's
is
not off the
assuming
board,
she
but we
won't be
discussed this
coming
already.
back.
Oh, I'm
Jake-
taking her off the board because she literally retired from acting or some crazy shit
That's
like
why-
that. So get her out.
If you were paying attention to
her
the
out.
pod that you were on, you would have known that we had this discussion already.
Get her out. Get her out. Eventually, Lily, all the Ant Gang can literally go in this movie, and no one will miss
You
any
missed
of
the
them.
joke
Even
about
though
me
I
saying
love
that
Paul
she's gonna
Rudd.
get killed by measles. I mean, come on, Teej.
Oh, that's okay. I did hear the measles part. I heard that part. I did hear yeah, get Evangeline Lilly out of here. Thanks for your service, Evangeline.
This man shot his load with the Sam Wilson opening.
Honestly, AC, you know, this is very Stu Gottsish. The not
Yes.
listening.
What?
That's what it is. It is.
Will y'all be upset if MODOK shows up in this or any other subsequent MCU film? Because I kind of thought MODOK was funny, even though he looked like shit. I thought
yeah,
it
was funny.
I think if he showed up in this, I will be like. The thing about it is, if
That
he
would be
shows up in
funny.
this, I'll be upset because I know that I will find it funny, but I'll have to endure more discourse about how bad it looks.
Right.
It looks like
so bad though.
it looks so bad, but
looks
honestly,
so bad.
I
It's
thought
awful.
the idea of if they're going to introduce the quantum realm and we have a character that was killed, quote unquote, by becoming quantum small, I think the idea of him becoming like deformed and going crazy is funny. Like I thought that was a good idea.
I agree with that.
Like I thought it was executed really poorly, but like I think in whatever the next like comedy Marvel movie is, if they bring him back, like if he was in
Right.
Deadpool and Wolverine, that would have been funny.
Oh, that would have been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Oh man. All right. Well, Jake, you go next, sir.
I'm gonna go with. I think because they made this character, they revamped this character in his last appearance, and he was good. But I just don't know. When I'm thinking about the future of the MCU,
Mm-hmm.
and they're trying to whittle it down to characters people care about, I just can't imagine that John Walker is someone that they really are gonna put effort into.
Yeah,
Like-
he's a
That's
piece of
fair.
shit still. Yeah, he's still a piece of shit.
Like,
AKA
but
MAGA
this is-
Cap.
This is firmly in like the. I don't think if you put a gun to my head, I don't think he's gonna die. I really don't even like want him to die necessarily because I thought his growth in Thunderbolts was fun, and I thought his rapport with Florence Pugh
This
was
is
very
true.
fun. But like I'm just thinking about like if I was tasked with rebooting the MCU, and thank God I'm not. That sounds like a stressful task. I am not. I'm like I don't need another, generic guy with a shield who has like general super soldier powers. Like that just it's not. It's like I need, and I feel like a lot of the characters that are going to die early, I imagine, are going to be the older legacy characters, the X-Men characters, this, that, or the other. I think having a newer character die, I think also would like signal like, oh, honestly, it was either going to be him or Red Guardian that I picked for this pick of like the new one because I think that you're not going to kill the other ones. I mean, I wasn't going to pick any of. I wasn't going to pick Ghost because I'm like, there's only like 3 women who have been announced for this film to begin with. I don't think they're going to kill off one of the new ones. But no, I think that he's someone who no one will be crying. And also he's got his own Monarch shit. Like he's good. He's got his own franchise stuff. He's good.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that Monarch series is cooking. Both father and son killing it right
Yeah, I
now.
gotta check. I was hesitant.
It's
I heard the
good.
second season's good because what is it? It's showrun by Matt Fraction, the comic book writer, right?
Yes, yes. They're doing like I was surprised, and this is the thing with these Apple shows, man. They be putting so much money on them joints that like the
spending
VFX
zero on
is
advertising.
crazy. Yeah, zero on advertising. But all these shows look incredible, and this is another example of another show that looks incredible for sure. All right, so I am. Let's see who we have here on the list. I will be going with. All right, so I'm gonna make a little bit of an interesting pick because even though Teej wanted to get Sam Wilson out the paint, and I don't think Sam Wilson is gonna die, but I'm sure they gotta kill one black person in the movie because they always gotta kill
If
somebody.
he doesn't die, I'm giving this movie a half a star on Letterboxd.
Yeah, you're gonna give him half star. He's not gonna die. They're not gonna kill
I'm
the
telling
new
you
Black
that
Captain
right
America.
now. Kill Captain America. We have a better Cap in the same movie. We don't need him, bros. We don't need him.
What?
I understand, Teach. I'm just saying your demand is not gonna be met. I'm telling you this already.
He's so disappointed. This is unrealistic by you. What do you think? They're gonna kill Sam? They're gonna kill Sam Wilson when they got a Secret Wars movie to do? Oh man, come
We
on.
have
man.
somebody to pick up the shield right now. I just set the scene. Sam Wilson gets killed in the first 3 minutes of the film. Bam. Everybody is sad for about an hour, and then all of a sudden we see the shield go past the bad guys, past all these heroes, and goes into the waiting hands of the original porcelain white cap. Everybody loves that. Cheers for the crowd.
The alabaster angel. Steve Rogers has returned. We can stop pretending, guys. Okay, this is like black quarterbacks in the NFL. We officially have enough black quarterbacks in the NFL that I don't have to pretend that all of them are good, and I feel like we may be getting there with superheroes.
I'm looking at you, Malik Willis. I'm looking at you.
Man. I cannot believe fucking Malik Willis is getting a bag.
Hey man.
Matt Flynn contract, bro.
He really
That's exactly what he got.
He really did.
Hey, they put it in there.
Honestly, talk about racial equality. The black quarterback in the back.
They put in racism in the end zone, and then they did that shit.
Oh shit! All right. So like I was saying, since I don't think Sam Wilson's getting killed, I'm gonna go with another black character getting killed. I'm gonna go with Winston Dukes and Baku. I'm gonna go with a little off the board choice because there's gonna be a lot of people dying in this movie that we don't expect. And I could say because he ain't got no powers. He just really big and muscular. So I can see him getting offed fighting Doctor Doom. So I'm gonna definitely go with M'Baku as my choice here. So we are now with Rod's fifth pick and his wild card choice.
Okay,
so,
his fifth and wild card right now.
Yeah, fifth and wild card for you.
Okay,
yes.
All right. For my fifth pick, I'm gonna actually go with Namor, and I'm going with him for the same reason I'm going with David Harbour. Freaky Frog, got to get him out of the paint early. Don't wait too late. It's like basically we heard the first story of Deshaun Watson's massage stuff. Let's not wait for story 15. You know what I mean? Like, just because you got some ignorant fans that don't read Spanish newspapers, it doesn't mean that this story can't blow up again. And it does feel like the more times you give a guy like that the spotlight, the more that shit starts adding up. So I would get him up out of here. And I think also he's a great dude, that he's a great person to set stakes with, to be like, yo, he was a problem. Dr. Doom smacked the shit out of his ass and got him up out of here so fast that we was like, I can't believe how strong Dr. Doom is. So I think he got to go.
We got to get him out of here before Antonio Busby gets involved.
Come on.
But I think
that's a good can.
Thank you. But I think I agree with you on some ways, but I also feel like I could see them not doing it because there's so much more stuff to do with like other characters that we haven't gotten yet. But no, I think that you're absolutely right in terms of
we're getting the Namor Sue Storm.
Yeah, I feel like you almost got it right. I feel like you almost got to. Man, this is gonna be crazy. This next phase is gonna be crazy because they are playing with fire in so many directions, and this is so many people. Like, not the characters, the people, the actors. Where it's just like, dog, they have one fucking like scandal. And it's like, why did you build your franchise around another asshole? But so I get Namor out of there if I was them. And then the last one for my wild card is Rocket Raccoon. Because quietly Bradley Cooper has been in the MCU a long time. He one of the old heads at this point. He's still Bradley Cooper. Motherfuckers directing. He's trying to get Oscars. I could just see like, hey man, it's time for me to move on. All the other old guys are moving out. I don't want to be the last motherfucker here. So let me go ahead and get out while the getting's good. And Bradley Cooper is a fucking beast when it comes to that voice acting for Rocket. Like, I 1000% guarantee if that motherfucker die on screen, I will cry. Cause he's so good. He made me cry fucking Guardians 3 when he was talking to the main bad guy in that shit. So yeah, man, the High Evolutionary. So yeah, man, I think he's my wild card. They don't have to do it, but like, that's a good, like, here's another one to break your heart.
Oh yeah,
Guardians 3 was so fucking good, bro. What a sad movie that was. Holy shit,
I
was a mess in that theater.
I watched it for a second time when I was down home for the holidays with my dad, because my dad has watched all the MCU movies, and just you really don't know, trying to control your emotions. So you're like, I can't cry about a fake raccoon in front of my dad. I can't cry about a fake raccoon in front of my dad.
Bro, why they had to make them little animals so adorable in them cages?
They made them so fucking cute with them cages, bro.
They were
knew
so
what
cute.
This guy knew what he was doing to
He's
them.
doing nothing. That's why he's. I mean, that's why he's. That's why he's the goat territory. Like, yeah, they know exactly what he's doing.
Like, I just picture this motherfucker in the room looking at the CGI. Like, yeah, that's good, but you know what? Put the walrus in a wheelchair. Yeah, there you go. Okay, we got him now.
Oh my god. Okay, so I have to go with my wild card pick. All right. I hate that I'm gonna do this because I just picked a black
You black
character
the black?
die.
You going black the black? God
I'm
damn, Stephen
going black to black. And to quote John Sterling, belly to belly on this pick. So I would have to imagine that one of the themes of this movie is we got Monica Rambeau stuck in the X-Men world.
Yeah.
So the Avengers gotta go after her. But listen, we are not killing Monica Rambeau.
Right.
We have to see her. We have to see her run across a field one more time at some point. In the MCU, we gotta see her running and get a nice view. Shout out to Mariano from the WandaVision episode many years ago. But I would assume that in order for the conflict to get spicy, we gonna get Avengers versus X-Men. Captain Marvel gonna go to try and save her friend, and she's gonna accidentally kill the mama, Lashana Lynch. Binary gonna get out the paint.
They gonna kill her twice.
Personal. They're gonna kill her ass twice. It's gonna get personal, folks. It's gonna get negative real quick.
Is this your wild card or this your pick?
This is my wild card. This is my wild card.
All right. I like this as a wild card. I like this.
Yeah, this is my wild card. So Jake,
All right, so I'll be honest with you, going into this, I only had two picks. I only had two things planned. One was the Magneto thing because I had to look up how old Ian McKellen was for World War II. And the other one is this. You know who's gonna die? I don't know the character's name. I don't know what he does. But I just know, knowing his ass, Joe Russo is going to put himself in this movie as someone who dies early on. He's going to be a scientist who's in a building that blows up. Like, because his cameo so far in the MCU had been, he played one of the doctors that was fake operating on Nick Fury. He played the dead body of the scientist that Zemo is impersonating, and he played, of course, the gay guy in Captain America's support group. You know, the first gay character in the MCU. Yada yada yada. I feel like he is online enough to know that people make fun of that, and I think he's going to be kind of winky kill himself in this. And so Joe Russo, it's going to happen, and I'm going to be like, yep, I was right. And some people are going to get the predictions right of what happens in the plot, but if I'm right about this is the stuff I care about most in movies and television. So, lock it in. Joe Russo is going to play a non-named character who dies in the first act of this film.
Oh man, that's a nice wild card. I like that. And Teej, the wild card himself, Teej, what you got?
My wild card is going to be an uncomfortable truth, and I just want to get that out there before we go here.
All right. No, there's no this ends well.
My uncomfortable truth is there's going to be a child that dies in this film.
Okay.
But some of the children have either already been plot points of someone trying to kill them, or they're too important to the future of the MCU. So we'll cross a couple names off the list before I get to my actual name. Kamala Khan, she's a fucking superstar. She's not dying. They need her. They need her bad. Kay Bishop, she's not dying. She literally was just in the Oscar-nominated Best Picture film movie. She ain't going nowhere unless she tries to quit, and she ain't tried to quit yet, so they're not killing her. Cassie Lang, who's I think she's Stinger.
She's the heir apparent. She's the heir apparent.
She's the heir apparent, and she's gonna be tied to Kamala, so she's not going anywhere.
If y'all kill her family, she has to live. Like if you kill, because the whole Ant-Man clan came.
Yeah, we have killed her family.
Facts. So she's not dying. Cassie Lang will be the only surviving Ant-Man person that we see going forward. The Maximoff kids, we already had a whole movie about somebody trying to cook them. Actually, and a whole show. They're not going anywhere.
And
they just cast the other one, so yeah.
We got the Vision show later this year,
and they got the Vision show, and we also have. I think they're doing Agatha season 2. We also have to do Young Avengers. They're not going anywhere. We need kids.
Right.
We need kids, so they're not going anywhere. America Chavez, she's not going anywhere.
Agreed.
She's at Comertage. She's not gonna die. Riri
Also,
Williams.
inexplicably, Shoti Gomez has like 10 million Instagram followers, so I don't think they're gonna kill her.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
she
not
won
killing her.
Dancing with the Stars. She's like
Yeah.
huge with the Zoomers.
Riri Williams is not going to die. They might try to kill her, but then they're going to be thinking about how many black people they kill, and there's going to be other black people that die in this film.
And like,
So I don't think.
I feel like that's a shot at Kugler if you kill him. If you kill her.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Kugler's
there's no
And,
way.
and honestly,
yeah.
they
You can't
better
kill
not-
anyone
they
that
better
Coogler's
not-
going to use in Black Panther 3.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna kill her.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm not.
all I'm gonna
Like,
say is this,
that
man.
M'Baku was a wild card to me because I was like, I could just see Ryan being like, no. You know, like, yeah, we thinking of set
No.
the stakes in the nah, man. I fuck with that dude. He gonna
You know
be
I'm about to
working.
win Best Picture at the Oscars. Y'all not killing any characters I want to use. Nice
Yeah,
try.
exactly.
Listen, man, you can't
Find
get
some other
Ironheart
niggas to
out the
kill.
paint. Ironheart gave us Mephisto.
Yep.
But I need to see
Who
more
else
Mephisto.
we got, Teej?
Dog,
Yes,
honestly,
yes.
if Sam Wilson's smart, if Mackey's smart, he is somewhere snoozing with Kugler tonight.
Facts. But Anthony Mackie hates black people, so he damn sure not doing that. He
I
chasing white
know.
women like he always is.
I
He
know.
hates black people.
But if he's smart, he is like,
Fuck
hey,
outta here.
Ryan, we got to stick.
If
Brothers
he's
got to
smart-
stick together.
If
You know
he's
what I'm
smart,
saying?
he'd be tweeting about Sinners right now. I just
Right.
saw Sinners. Guys, this has to win Best Picture. But
Right.
he's not smart.
Hey, man,
He's
I was
he's
at-
chasing white women somewhere.
I was
That's
at
what
the
he's doing.
AMC and I saw you could do the cherry vanilla Coke, and that was really cool.
Gotta blow the bets.
He should, hey, he should just,
I got into that, right? That's what you said in that interview. I got into that.
hey, we gonna know if he got his script and he died in it if he tweet out Tourette's not real. I'll be like, yeah. They told him he's dying. He trying to
The
get
thing
Ryan
is,
on
you
the
know
side.
Anthony Mackie doesn't run his own social media because he hasn't gotten in trouble on social media.
Not once. And
Like,
you know he would
Yes,
have.
yes.
Facts.
Oh,
We
man.
also have Scar, who's the son of Hulk. I think they're going to do more of that character. Probably
Right.
not in She-Hulk because they're probably not getting into She-Hulk. But
Mhm.
I don't think that character's gone. So I'm only left with one
Mhm.
kid that I think is going to die in this film, and I hate it, and that's why it's my wild card because I don't like it. I think the Patriot Eli Bradley is dying in this film.
Oh, okay.
That's my
You know
one.
what?
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
okay.
As a
ooh.
kid that they feel like they can kill, he showed
I
up.
was
If you
about to say-
remember,
That
I
wasn't
was
as
like,
bad as you
looking
could
at
have
the
gone.
artifact.
That wasn't as bad as you could have gone. 'Cause you didn't. I don't think you ever said T'Challa Jr. I
No,
don't think you.
didn't. I didn't
Yeah.
know about it.
I also was
Yeah.
thinking like I thought you were gonna
He's
say
got the
like
Kugler Trump card.
Thor's,
He got Kugler protection
I was
around
gonna
him.
say,
You can't
yes.
kill T'Challa Jr.
Thor's
I
adopted
just-
daughter, and I'd be like, damn, you're killing off Chris Hemsworth's daughter. I thought you were gonna do that.
Yeah. There's a lot of babies out there now. That I love you 3000 girl, not a kid no more. You can kill her.
Yeah, no.
Get her out of here. She a teenager. Get her out.
She can go. She ain't got no Avenger powers. Get her out of here.
I think that Eli Bradley is going to be my wild card choice, specifically because Falcon and the Winter Soldier, like nobody remembers this scene, and it was the first time that people saw a kid. It was like, oh, maybe we're setting up the Young Avengers, so it would just be the most Marvel
Yeah,
thing possible.
that's what
That
I
actually
thought, yeah.
we are setting up the Young Avengers, but we're just going to kill the person who made y'all first think that we were
If
doing
you
that.
get your way, we will have no Captain America Black and no Junior Captain America Black at the end of
Nope.
this.
Both of them out of here. We got to make sure this never happens again. We got to close the door and make sure that there are no more niggas that ever pick up that shield ever again.
Hey man,
Okay,
y'all
we
not
don't-
ready. Y'all not
For
ready.
everyone.
Y'all not ready for the joint IG live that Tariq Nasheed and Dr. Umar gonna do if they kill the American blacks in this film. Y'all not ready for that, dog.
He's just really looking. He's looking for Avengers Doomsday to be the compromise of 1877. He's like, Reconstruction's over.
No. Oh my god.
I just cannot. I mean, you know what I think will actually save Eli Bradley in this case? I really do think it's that this movie is already long, and if they just show him
Yeah.
dying, most of the audience won't know who it is, and so they
Right.
won't.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
true.
Honestly.
Think of like, who's that black kid that you
Right. Was that important?
Yeah.
Why that kid have on a Stars and Stripe fit? What was that about?
Why did he have on a hoodie?
Right.
What's going on?
They-
Oh, I feel kind of bad that I semi joined in Teej's murdering of black people.
yeah,
in this
y'all
episode.
was wilding today. I feel like I represented
Anthony
for,
Mackie knew what it was, Anthony. You knew I wasn't going to miss my shot, brother.
No, that
I'll
I
say
knew.
this.
That I already
I'll
knew.
say
That I
this.
knew. That I knew.
I'll say this. I mean, obviously Nightcrawler is blue and Magneto's blue as well, but my roster, all white people. You weren't expecting that. People weren't expecting that outcome.
Me and Jake passed the test.
I mean,
you can come to the cookout.
I'm not. I'm smart enough that we don't do that. That's
exactly.
That
was a trick. I tried to see if you was gonna have the viewers.
It's National Women's Month. Did I kill any women?
I don't know, but AC did.
Damn.
I sure did.
I think you killed Evangeline Lilly too. You was looking for her, but you found out she wasn't.
Teej
Happy Women's Month. I'm sorry, but they gotta go, guys. I'm sorry.
I mean, I think no one's gonna mind Hope Van Dyne.
In the grand scheme.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, but anyway, I have the. Do you want me to read out the results, Stacey? I've been keeping track.
Yes, please. And then we'll go through some people.
After you read the results, I want to throw in 4 names that I just want to get y'all's thoughts on. Like not like
no, that's what I wanted. That's what we did last time. We're gonna go through some stuff that people missed.
All right. So Teej picked, and don't interrupt me because I know you're gonna want it when I do Teej's. Teej picked Sam Wilson, Thor, Cyclops, Peter Quill, Hope Van Dyne, and Eli Bradley. I picked Magneto, Nightcrawler, Hank Pym, Mystique, John Walker, and whoever Joe Russo cameos as. AC picked Ant-Man, Gambit, Bucky Barnes, Steve Rogers, M'Baku, and Maria Rambeau. And Rod, you picked Charles Xavier, Kang, Red Guardian, Loki, Namor, and Rocky Raccoon.
Yeah, I did good, bro. I'm sorry to my Latino folks, but I feel like Namor not part of the culture, bro. He got to go.
So yes, Rod, you said you had some names you wanted to throw at it.
All right, so is Sharon Stone still alive?
Sharon Stone, the actress, is still with us. I think you mean Sharon Carter.
Oh, you mean Sharon Carter?
No, I mean no. I'm sorry. Who played Hank Pym's wife?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Same white woman.
Still with us.
They all look alike.
Yeah, they all look alike. This ain't my fault. Hollywood got a type, and I got white woman facial blindness, but that ain't my fault, bro. If y'all look alike, y'all look alike. Get better white casting directors. My question is this though: is she still alive? Is that character still alive?
Yes.
Yeah, she ain't died.
So I wonder if you kill out the Ant-Man people, you think you leave her and the baby, or you think she gets it too?
Leave her in you leave the grandmother. That's actually like a kind of good storytelling.
Okay,
honestly.
all right, cool. I like that.
I think because she was gone in the quantum realm for so long, I think it actually would be kind of poignant if she's the one. I think especially if either her or Hank were to die, it would definitely be Hank, because I think it would be kind of sad that they only had like a couple of years together after she was, I mean. And I'll say this: she's probably not thinking about Hank that much. She's thinking about what's going on in the quantum realm.
Hello.
Yeah. Think about that big black Kang. Doctor Strange. None of us mentioned him. We expect him to keep going forward into like a focal point of the future.
Yeah.
Yes.
Benedict Cumberbatch apparently is trying to get. He apparently is like extremely active trying to get Doctor Strange 3 off the ground himself. Like apparently he's been trying to get Sam Mendes signed up to do it after he does the Beatles movies. Like in terms of actors producing their own movies, he might be the most active I've seen since Scarlett Johansson was trying to do a Black Widow movie. Like he is as into doing it. Like he really, really wants to do it.
Yeah, I think he likes this character genuinely and wants to keep rolling with it. And he's gonna, even though there's no like official word on his role in Doomsday, he's definitely doing some shit in there.
Okay. The last two are guys that I actually think could and maybe even should die, but we didn't bring them up. Sam Jackson.
It's time. That's a good one.
It's time, bro.
That's a good one.
That would. Y'all are trying to break my heart in this film. Bro. It might be time, but it's gonna really hurt me if Sam Jackson dies in this.
I know, bro, but that's why you got to do it, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like he on the list, but we haven't heard much about him or his role, but I feel like it's the last thing for Nick Fury to do.
I know he's in the movie. Yeah,
it's the last thing he can do as a character is go ahead and pass that torch, right? And then my final one, and this seems counterintuitive because we literally just got this character, but I honestly don't think there's anywhere to go with this character. I think you got to kill the Sentry.
I was thinking about that.
Wait, which was the Sentry? Is that the villain from?
That's the Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
That he joined the team at the end, which immediately means he's basically powered down. because his powers
gotta
are
get rid of
powered
him.
by his bipolar depression. So it's like
Yeah.
and you can't make him the big bad again. You know what I mean? Like you don't like. I don't like. I'm not saying there's nowhere to go with that character, but I can just see them being like, "This is a fucking headache." Like trying
I'm
to
just
figure out
saying,
where we
I'll
take this guy.
He's literally a metaphor for depression. Like it's hard to just put that in a regular
Yeah,
shoot 'em
like-
up, bust 'em up, bang bang superhero movie. That's
yeah.
really
And
hard.
the next time that team's together, the fight is like him not using his powers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's
oh,
weird.
we're under attack. No, don't change, bro.
What a
Don't
fucking
change.
cool power set that was. That movie
Bruh.
didn't get nearly enough love. That was a
That
cool
shit-
fucking
that shit
movie,
was
bro.
so beautiful.
Wait,
That shit was
Teej,
fire.
you're not listening enough to Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'll tell you that
No,
much.
I know y'all gave it love. I listened to. I know that y'all gave
Yeah,
it love. Y'all,
but in
y'all
general,
know ball, but
I agree.
generally speaking, people
No, for
did
sure,
not
I agree.
give it the love
I
that
agree.
it deserved.
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
there.
Now,
I'll
my
say this much
rebuttal.
about.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead, Jake. Then I'll go after you.
I was just saying, if he's gonna die, I think he would die in Secret Wars because I think he's just too powerful
Okay.
and too new. So yeah, I don't think they kill him off in Doomsday. But anyway,
Because I feel like you
I
want to
would-
show him
yeah.
have his powers one more time at least. Like you don't want to just have
Yeah.
the motherfucker like turn to ash, but like that character is really one note. like it's just like damn, bro. Like we can't watch every movie and it beat us. Like it's not even cool like the Hulk. Like it means he's going through it in a bad way when he get his powers.
I would just ask this question,
Mhm.
especially like if we think in the grand scheme of things how Doctor Doom operates, generally speaking. Wait, I see a motherfucker that powerful and I'm gonna kill him? I may want to use him.
Yeah, I would love to see him do some level of that too. Like, yeah, man. Like if he recruits people, that'll be dope. You know what I'm saying?
That's why he ain't. That's why I don't think. That's why you gotta put Namor on the board as somebody he recruits to his
Yeah,
side.
for sure.
He ain't talking to Franklin like he gonna try and kill him. He gonna talk to Franklin like, hey, I
Right.
think I can use you to make my own world because all the goddamn powers Franklin Richards got.
You right.
So like I think there's gonna be a lot of Machiavellian's scheming from
Yeah, I don't
Mr. Doom in
feel
this
like
one.
once we got like Jake said, once you get past like a couple in, I don't feel strongly that these characters have to or necessarily will die in this movie.
Yeah.
So it's like I wonder what they would do with that. Not less than a like, man, they gotta kill this motherfucker. Like the old X-Men gotta die,
Yeah.
but like I don't know.
Yeah,
like
basically.
all the new motherfuckers might make it.
Like Hugh Jackman is literally that joke is so prescient till he's
Yeah,
90.
bruh.
He really gonna do this shit till he's 90 though,
He
bro.
really
They're
is.
talking about putting him and Toby together for a movie.
That's
He's
crazy.
So
always
like
the love
I'm
of
like,
the
yo,
game, and let Toby get put the Spidey suit back on. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's fuck it.
yeah,
Run it
but
back.
yeah, and Toby is supposed to be in this movie too. So we'll see. Well, we'll see what he does.
Wait,
as
Toby's
well.
supposed to be in this movie?
I did not
Doomsday,
know
yeah.
that. Wow.
I did not know that either.
Well, now people don't know that. That's the rumor of it, but I have it on good authority that
Okay.
he's gonna be in it.
What? I like that.
Yeah. So we'll see how that situation goes, and obviously it plays into the whole idea of Secret Wars being these stranded characters after everything is destroyed. There's only a few people left who have to go and fight Doctor Doom and save the entire universe and stuff like that. It's a good way to send off some of whoever survives the events of Doomsday.
So you're saying the Doom is probably going to survive this movie because nobody said
Dr. Doom
nobody said Doom.
Win. Dr. Doom is going to win in
I think
Doomsday.
so.
He ain't
The last
losing.
time I heard that and said that was when I thought that they were gonna have Kang kill some ants, and you know what happened? Kang got smoked. This is before the nastiness happened with Jonathan Majors, by the way. So it's not even like, oh, we gotta get him out of here.
Okay, Teej, but this a Russo's production. Like the
That's true. They
Russo's not
wouldn't do us
finna
like
do.
that.
They not finna let nobody get them off their square.
He ain't taking the L. He ain't taking the L immediately.
Like I'm willing
that's the
to I'm
fucking
willing to
dominate.
stop believing in the Russos in Marvel, but I'm only willing to do it after they tank one. Because right now
that team just brought me back, bro.
they batting 1,000, so I'm just like I don't even know what y'all gonna do. I just know I expect it to be good.
Them teasers brought me back. I'm fully on board.
They
I
know
think
what
they're
they
gonna
doing,
do this.
dude. We still ain't got a movie trailer if you really think about it.
No,
No,
and
not
they
at all.
they said some of the stuff might not even be in the movie that they showed. This
Well,
is just
they've
like
been doing
to
that
give you-
anyway. They've been
Right.
doing that. That's the old Feige trick.
Hell yeah.
But they're really
So-
it actually is kind of amazing. They're literally not. They're showing you like very intimate moments, but they're not showing you anything about the plot. Like people who know the comics can maybe infer some things, but they also know that people may infer things, so they might just be throwing shit in there like, oh, we're gonna do this comic plot point, and then we watch the movie and that plot point's not even in the movie. They just took a still shot and put some shit in the trailer. Like it's crazy that they've been able to hide so much of it from us, even though they've given us so, like, they've obviously given us a whole bunch of the cast, like probably 90% of the cast, like, but they've held so much back from us. I wanted to go back.
But you said 20. Said 20. Well, hold on. You said 90% of the cast. I promise you, those 27 names are not 90%.
90% of the famous cast. Not obviously there'll be much more people in it.
No, but I think even you're wrong. Still, I think it's probably closer to like 60.
Do we even have? I guess we have 60, but that means everybody's showing up. Like
I'm talking about, like, listen. I think between these two movies, like, everybody and their sister, their brother, their mama, their auntie, their cousin, and their second cousin gonna be in this joint.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Secret Wars. It's gonna double.
Let me ask this: do you think that there's going to be any? Like, are we going to have Daenerys show up? We don't want to see her. We don't want to see anything from Secret Invasion. We don't want to see any of that shit.
Agreed.
No, do I? No, I
I
don't
think
so,
that's
no.
one of the few. I think the better question to ask at this point is who isn't in this movie, not who is in this movie.
Let me
Is
tell
that
you who
what I
better
would say.
not be in this film. I'm so glad that we got here. Daenerys won. Nothing against that actress, but that is a piece of shit show that we literally wasted our time on. You shouldn't remind us. You might not even be able to put War Machine in this movie. Just because the next time I see War Machine, I'm going to be pissed off, bro. What? Why did we do this whole shit? Oh, he was a Skrull. That was the worst. That shit is awful. So we don't need.
Me, Rod, and Jake became brothers over that shit.
That is so nasty. Two, do not put Moon Knight in this film. Get that Moon Knight shit the fuck out of here, bros. I hate Moon Knight. I'm glad that it got canceled. I won the war. Y'all thought they were doing another one. Get that. He's a great actor. Don't get me wrong.
He said he won the war.
Yo,
I won the fucking war. I told y'all that Moon Knight shit was trash. That shit was ass, bros. I'm sorry.
They're having a meeting at Upfronts, and like there's also like projectors, and it's only puts like a slide in. And it's just like, Mr. Feige, sir, Teej the Virgos come down. He says that Moon Knight is Huff, sir.
It's that meme where George Bush is finding out about 9/11.
Yeah. Teej says Moon Knight is Huff.
Get Moon Knight out of here. And 3, we don't need anything or anyone from the Eternals in this film. I love Brian Tyree Henry. If Brian Tyree Henry black ass is in this movie, I'm walking the fuck out, bros. We don't need any of the bad stuff in this. Like, why do we should be trying to make people forget that the Eternals exist, that Secret Invasion exists. If you put those characters on the screen, I'm gonna go back to the first time I saw them, which was in my face making some trash. Don't do it.
I just love that you're getting this worked up over a scenario you invented.
I don't want to bring some of these TV shows into this film at all, because when you're watching Infinity War, when you're watching Endgame, there were no little rinky-dink ass TV shows to put into these movies. But imagine how different it would be if you went back and watched Infinity War for the 100th time, like somebody like I would, and all of a sudden fucking Moon Knight shows up, and it's like a bummer to the whole fucking movie. No, we can't have that in this movie, bro. We can't. Feige gotta get out the way and let the Russos make what they want to make. We don't need any of that shit, bro.
I gotta ask, like, what specifically did you hate the most about Moon Knight? Because that feels very impassioned.
I really liked episode 1 of Moon Knight. I was having a good time, and then I realized this is the most boring shit I've ever seen. And I like stuff about ancient Egypt. Like, I am into that. I've watched every mummy movie, even the bad ones, even the fucking Tom Cruise one. All right, that shit stinks.
Shout out to the Tom Cruise.
I like.
It's a bad movie, but I liked it. It's a bad movie I liked.
So I thought I was going to be.
Universe hat.
I thought this is geared towards my interests. I also really like the lead. Like, he's great. He's a great actor. He's in a whole bunch of stuff that I like. So I'm in the target audience for Moon Knight. And about halfway through, like episode 3, I was like, God, I am bored to tears. I just hope that something happens soon, but it's okay. And I keep pushing through, and I keep fucking pushing through. I got to the finale, and when they got on that fucking boat with the fucking, I said, is this really what we're doing? Like, are we really doing this?
I'll say,
I was furious, bro. I was furious.
I'll say this much, and I remember back at the time when we talked about it during the finale. It was cool to do the trick where where he turns into the Mark Spector of it all, and then you see, oh shit, he beat up everybody,
Yeah,
and then you don't
yes.
see the fight. It was cool to see the first time, but when they did that shit in the finale, I was like, no, you can't do that. No.
Agreed.
Oh man. So that's kind of where I stand on things. Jake, you remember how many Jake Lockley jokes that we got off? Back
Honestly, some of the best stuff we've ever done.
oh man,
Yeah.
Jake Lockley, the purest bro of bros.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Jake Lockley's got to be really happy though, because he got his charges from early 2021 pardoned.
Jesus. Are we gonna see Tanakh Huerta in any more of these films? You would imagine they just like take him out back and like fire him, right?
No,
Like
we already, you've been on this pod. These are discussions we've had.
I know that Rod killed him, but I mean, like, what do we actually think is going to happen with this character?
I
know that Rod
think that
killed
they're
him.
going to pretend it didn't happen. I really think. I think that they're not.
1000%.
Wait, they're going to pretend what didn't happen? The sexual assault, or
stuff. Yes,
all the stuff.
all the
no,
stuff.
they're not.
No, they are. I'm 100% sure about it.
I don't think we're going to see that guy pop up in a Marvel movie ever again.
That stuff happened.
That stuff happened way before even they got in production on this.
Right. So like it happened in 2024. So that when that stuff came out was 2024. That was right around the same time that the Jonathan Majors stuff had passed. So they let that one slide. Then they went into production on Doomsday. They're going into production on Secret Wars, and I'm assuming he's in that too.
Yeah.
They're gonna do that Sue Storm.
Really?
Yes. No.
Yes.
The average person doesn't know about that. And also, if there was no video of Jonathan Majors or
That's
it
true.
wasn't
They would
a
have papered
Marvel,
over that.
I think there's two big things. There's the
Great point.
video, and the thing I always bring up, and I think it really pisses me off when people don't bring this up. The fact that the person he assaulted was someone he met on a Marvel set was a Marvel employee. I think that makes it a huge issue.
Yeah.
I
That's
think,
true.
and I think the thing is that there's been also there was legal movement. Unfortunately, the stuff with Tanakh Huerta, while I think there's reason to believe it's credible, was just an accusation. There was I think there was no charges, there was no investigation, and so like
Right, it never led to anything further.
Unfortunately, like I think that if you are Disney, I think you are probably the thing you're thinking. And once again, I don't ascribe to this necessarily, but it's like.
Right.
If there's no legal movement, we shouldn't set the precedent that you can get fired off of just an accusation. Now, I don't think that that's necessarily always the right way to go, but that's generally the way that companies do stuff like this. And also, once again, I mean, the fact that once I saw Mohan Kapoor in Daredevil Born Again, clearly if it doesn't make a big enough social media firestorm, they're not going to do anything. Because that man was messing in teens. Like he's not that important. So
Infamously on we interviewed him.
former guest, friend of the show. But no.
Not the MC
Really,
University bump.
one of the great ironies. We have been doing the show for like 6 years, and we're like, oh my god, we're getting our first cast member on, and we had great rapport with him. He was so fun to talk to, and then like
so
2 months
we
later,
we was doing the hashtag Watch Agenda with Candy.
Yeah.
and
hiding.
It was only months later. Like it was
It was months later,
Holy
and I remember when it happened. I texted Jake. I was like, "Yo, come on,
like
man.
obviously
How's
we're
it
not the most
possible?"
important characters in that story, but it is
Clearly.
just like.
Holy
So I mean,
we gotta get another one to get.
we got to get another cast member. Like, we need to.
Well, I
we know
blame-
I'm working on it.
I blame
You
you
don't
guys.
play any role in the MCU.
I blame you guys for naming the show after a school.
I mean, the actual story is. I think I mentioned this before. Look, one, it's a university.
shit.
So it's a university, and we're not in England, so you got to be. It's for adults.
when he opened up the Zoom chat, he had to be so shocked. Like, wait,
like,
there's just two
"Aw."
grown men in here. Like, this is not what I was looking for.
He was like, "Oh
Not the
man."
party I was coming to. But fine, I'll do your podcast.
All right,
whatever.
what y'all want? Y'all want to talk about the movie? Ah.
Yeah, it was definitely.
Holy shit, man!
You know, actually, the problem that people don't know about is, in hindsight, naming it MC University, it's a good name, but it actually became an issue when we had to make an LLC for the money we're making from the show from Patreon because we made more than $600 a year, and legally you're not allowed to name a LLC after a school, and so that became because they did like fraudulent. Because I tried to register at Marble Center University, and it's like university is not a legal net. You can't. It's basically fraudulent school. So, AC and I are the co-owners of MCU Podcast LLC in the state of New York. So,
Yes.
Anyway.
Oh my god, that's there's no way.
Namor's not going anywhere. Unfortunately,
Yeah, Namor's not going anywhere. We are not recovering from
Can I just say something? I thought his performance was fine.
Always say something.
I thought his performance was perfectly fine. I thought Black Panther 2 was a perfectly good movie. But it wasn't he didn't do anything in the movie that made the movie better or worse. He just was in the movie to me.
I thought the storytelling of that situation and paralleling it to Shuri was good. But
it was really good.
I agree with what you're trying to
I think if it was a bigger deal, like I'll put it this way. If my two brothers who are not on the internet, who are not that online, but have seen most of them, like especially when I've seen most of them are movies. He's like, they're not, pop culture literate. Mm-hmm. If it was a big enough story where they had heard of it, but if I texted them and said, "Do you know about the accusations against Tina Puerta?" They would one say who, and then when I said the name or actor, they would say no. Like, whereas they knew about the Jonathan Major stuff. Like, it just was not a big deal. And once again, this is not a judgment on it. I mean, I did show fucking sordid history. Like, I have my opinion on celebrities doing bad stuff not being punished is well known. But like, yeah, it just was not a big enough deal for them to do something about it. I mean, and
I actually think he had a great performance in that movie. I thought he was a really good villain. There's a lot of weak parts to the movie. I thought he was one of the strongest parts comparatively, and I think Ryan Coogler just really got into the psyche of that character and that background story and the colonizer shit and how it relates to black folks and shit. It's just Chadwick died, so it's just, like that movie is just it's stuck in such a bad place because you walked in ready to mourn, and that motherfucker was, when he was on screen, he was hell, and I had to give it to him when he was making them little feet look dangerous, because he got them little wings on his feet, which is one of the silliest cartoon comic book things of all time. But when he was flying around in Wakanda smacking the shit out of people, I was like, them feet is a problem. This motherfucker is hell. But yeah, I hear you. I just, even with all that, it's not me saying I think the scandal is bad enough that they need to get out. I'm looking at it like a prognosticator. Like, we've seen what happens when we like empower these guys who got the rumors of being bad guys, but we just try to keep our head down. It always comes back. It always comes back where they be like, "Oh, y'all gonna give me $1 million? Well, shit, I'm really gonna be on these hoes now." It's like, oh, well, that was a mistake.
We've seen enough NFL draft stories to know how that.
Exactly.
What's that guy's name on the Falcons?
They got him up out of here immediately.
And people, everyone's like, "Yeah, I'm retarded. He beat up a teacher in high school." It's like, well, shit, probably should.
Yeah,
like he owed his beautiful young girlfriend like $80,000 or something. He sounds like an $8 million signing bonus. He's borrowing $70,000 from a WNBA player. Do you know how much money WNBA players make?
Right,
that's literally insane, bro.
Insane, dude. That is also, some like Jody from Baby Boy bullshit.
You guys,
it really is. Like, that's insane.
You guys see the shit with the former Jet Darren Lee asking ChatGPT to help him cover up?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, what is going on?
I'm sorry.
We are going to no. I'm not saying you're wrong for bringing it up. I just saying, like, what is happening? Like, what are we doing, man?
I mean, like, and I truly thought it was bad when it came out that like Casey Anthony Googled like shit about like, tape on the mouth or whatever. It's like, no, asking ChatGPT, my girlfriend hurt herself. What
the Hey Rod, this is like when Jake was telling us how he knew about chloroform.
Whoa. I was living in Florida at the time. Like, the Casey Anthony story was the biggest fucking deal. I'm not even gonna apologize for that.
Not knowing the background of that, hearing them say that, and then you say, "Hey, I was living in Florida at the time."
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about.
He's talking about the Casey Anthony part.
The chloroform thing was because I've said many times, I used to be the kid who would read like the facts that movies get wrong all the time, and that was the thing that I remember, that chloroform doesn't work that fast, and they made fun of me for it. And honestly, it was a great moment in the show, but I won't back down. It was the thing I knew.
It works like not knowing the intimacies of chloroform. It works like insanely fast when it's used in movies. It's ridiculous. It's like you put a cloth up to someone's mouth and they're immediately woozy and then falling out like immediately. Yeah. It can't work that fast.
Movie bullshit
it's sort
is
of
the
like,
best because in
Yeah.
movie bullshit, like you get hit with a sleeping dart, you fall asleep immediately before you can even hit the ground. Like if
There's
someone
no lag
shoots
time.
a silencer is literally silent. You know what I mean? Like you don't even hear shit 2 feet away from somebody. I saw a picture of a dude. I think it was John Chow. I think I saw a picture of John Cho holding a baby and a gun. I was like, nigga, that's so the baby gone deaf? Like, what are we like? This movies just are such bullshit, man.
My favorite one thing of that is that, like, I remember because one of the probably the same article I read about the chloroform in was that, like, the if you get
Serial
hit in the
Killer
head,
Monthly.
Sure. If you get hit in the head to the point where you pass out for a
This
long
nigga
period
said
of time, right?
article.
It was an article on crack.com called like the things that movies always get wrong.
On where?
Cracks.com. It was an old anyway. It was like a comedy skit.
Holy moly. Oh
And
my
the
God.
thing to point out is that, like, if you get hit in the head to the point where you get knocked out for multiple hours, you have brain damage. There is no type of hit in the head that both, because in movies people get like hit in the head, they'll get knocked out, and then they'll wake up and be fine. It's like, no, if you get hit in the head and you're fine, you don't get knocked out. If your brain goes without consciousness for hours, you have brain damage.
I remember that issue of Serial Killer Monthly. It was the CTE issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
can't keep knocking people out all the time. They will something will happen to their brain traumatically. Next thing you know, they're playing for the Falcons.
We have Jake put the link.
I put the link. I don't know if this is the one.
Not Jake with the link.
One.
I
put the link.
Jake making it worse.
7 violence tropes that are BS IRL. Thing is, I don't feel that bad because I know that I'm not the only type of person who read articles like this growing up. Like, I don't know. And also,
no, you making it worse by being 100% serious. Being like, no, guys, I have the article. I remember the day I read it exactly to the T.
You're making it worse by being 100% serious. The Jake Christie story. Yeah,
it's the title of his book. You're making it worse.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I'm trying to help him out. Like, hey, we can end on a laugh. He's like, no, you can't kill people with chloroform that fast. I'm telling y'all. It takes 10 to 15 minutes minimum.
What is going on? Okay, so we have all this weirdness on this show this evening. We got Teej killing off poor Anthony Mackie. We have
he ain't
Jake
poor. He made his money. Get out of here, bro.
We got crack.com. I just went on the NBA app looking at scores. Bam Adebayo has 62 points after 3 quarters.
He had 31 points in the first quarter. He had 31 points.
Yes.
Can I channel Teej? Hoops.
What is going on? What is going on tonight? Jaylen Brown gets ejected.
Jaylen Brown just got ejected and he's tweeting already after the ejection.
Jesus.
What?
Also, Asia Wilson was on the sideline watching Bam do this.
Of course he was. That's why he was acting like that.
Mm-hmm. That's why he balling. He's like, I got to bring my girl to the game more often.
This is what shows you we should have a draft more often because this was a lot of fun.
It was.
This was a lot of fun. Yeah, I want to thank our friends and our pals, both Rod and Teej, for joining us this evening. Teej, where can we find you, sir? Where can we find your wonderful takes?
I'm on Twitter at @less_humble_Teej. And let me just say that the ability of Coogler to take the death of Chadwick Boseman and to be able to still make a movie that is as good as Black Panther 2, which isn't perfect and is not some 5-star classic banger, but you're running so much offense through Shuri, and Shuri is like a 3rd or 4th scorer at best, and Shuri's got to be your number 1 option tonight. You still got to go out there and get a win. Props to Ryan Coogler, man. What a great guy.
He the Eric Spoelstra of movies.
Yeah.
Salute to Ryan Coogler. I can't wait to see what he got next. Obviously, Black Panther 3 is a big part of what's going on.
Dog,
too.
speaking of not taking
Very-
the shot, she almost got up out of here too with Evangeline Lilly.
Oh,
Mhm.
great point. Great point.
Uh-huh.
Great point.
And
We
guess
forgot
what?
about
You
Lily,
guys assume that she did take it, and no regrets. She's fine.
She all right.
I mean, maybe tomorrow, you, me, her, all of us, our hearts stop, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh God. Thank you, Teach, for joining us as always, brother. Rod, how about you, sir? What you got for
The
us?
Blackout Tips, just search that everywhere you get podcasts. Leave us reviews and stuff if you got it on Apple. And we got a Patreon as well. So the Patreon, the Blackout Tips, sign up, and yeah, we appreciate y'all. Thanks for having me on again.
Of course, nothing but love, sir. And Jake Christie.
You can follow me on Twitter at jchristie, Blue Sky Jake Christie. On TikTok, doing the museum of Twitter, just had Teej on for a really great tweet about pulled pork.
Oh yes,
People really
yes.
appreciated that conversation. Have some fun ones coming up, and make sure you check out the Patreon again because this Friday night I just scheduled it as we were doing this. Me and Springfield will be recording our Oscars podcast. I got a couple more movies I still got to get through, and we're gonna have some fun stuff coming up. We're doing fun categories. Like I invented the Ned Beatty Memorial One Scene Performance of the Year category. So things like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, some exciting stuff coming up on that front. It's one of my favorite pods to do all year because it really is. It's what we live for. And then if you catch me in the streets at like midnight on Sunday trying to get home, it's because I just watched the Oscars and I'm shit faced. But that's only if you're in New York.
Well, there you go. There you go. Very, very excited for that. You can follow me on Twitter at Anthony Canton _3. As I mentioned last week, I've been recapping Knicks games on TikTok at Anthony Canton 1 on TikTok. I've done every game except one this season, and I had a good reason to miss the one game. But I've done every game, and yeah, I'd give the best analysis as I can regarding what's going on with the Knicks. Obviously, it's a very pressure-packed season. And everybody's getting a little nervous in New York right now every time they lose a game. So I try and be the voice of reason when it comes to the New York Knicks. So you can check me out there. Follow the show on all platforms at MC University Pod. As Jake mentioned, the Patreon, we got some stuff hopping there, as he mentioned. And of course, the YouTube channel. Keep subscribing, keep supporting, keep watching, keep doing everything that you're doing. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. For Teej and Rod and Jake, this has been Anthony Canton III and Marvel Cinematic University. We will talk to you next time.